Whether you write it down or not, at the core, of course, of any project is a project plan.
Project plan.
Who's doing what and when it's due. And you can go from simple checklists to very complicated software programs, keeping track of that depending on your project and your team. Well, we'll spend most of our time on the skills surrounding the project plan. When we wrap up, we are going to return to this and help you get started on building project plans by sharing how we use the leadership skills and the interpersonal skills that we're going to talk about in the rest of the course to build a really good project plan.
Yeah. In the business insight section, we'll start by sharing 3 key questions you can ask to help you understand why you're doing the project at all. As a project manager, you want to really understand that so that you can help your team understand it and so that everyone can be rowing in the same direction.
Yeah, it's really great for buy-in as well. And in fact, the ability to show why you understand the project is a key skill that applies in any job. When I was a marketing manager, I had to justify budget and I had to answer, I think, basically the 3 same questions.
Yeah. Same for me when I was a software engineering manager and I needed to hire new developers. I had to justify with a business case why they needed to be hired.
So in this course, we'll focus on creating a project description that shows an understanding of what you're doing, why you're doing it, and how you're going to show that you were successful in executing the project.
Yes. Next, we'll move into stakeholder management. Stakeholders are pretty much anyone who cares about your project.
Yeah.
Could be executives, could be frontline employees, everyone in between. This is another critical skill for anyone who's trying to get others to buy into their ideas. Say you're trying to create an event or create a new product, maybe a new process, all kind of reasons why you need your stakeholders to understand what you're doing and buy into it.
We'll share our favorite tools for identifying your project team and your stakeholders and how to communicate and engage with them.
Yes.
And speaking of communication, we're going to talk about it. Communication is an essential skill in project management for you to communicate with all those stakeholders and to make sure that the work is getting done if you've got an extended team. We'll cover both informal communication, how you might keep tabs on things, and we're also going to cover how you can structure your communication in a way that satisfies all the stakeholders and yourself in knowing what's going on with the project.
Yes.
Your manager will be impressed with you by the time you're done with the communication section.
Yes. These 3 core skills all feed into what we call project oversight, which kicks in once the project is running, and it includes managing your risks, understanding what your issues are, and dealing with your resources, knowing what you need and how to ensure you have what you need.
And that's our framework for Project Management QuickStart. We're going to help you become an excellent project manager by covering each of these topics throughout the course. We'll share questions, tools, templates, and AI prompts that we use when we're getting started on our projects.
Yes. If you practice these skills, you'll, of course, be a great project manager, but you'll also be able to transfer these skills into any direction you want to take your career. This is really an opportunity to springboard into more success.
That's right. A lot of my friends say that I'm a person who gets it done, and it's because I'm good at these skills.